Immediate stimulus is needed to regain the momentum to get India back to 8% growth. What factors have led to the dismal growth? Then how to stimulate the growth? GS Paper 3, Indian Economy. What is the context about? As per the government's economic data for the April to June quarter of this year, the real growth of GDP, that is after removing the impact of inflation, was only 5.7%, much lower than expected. For the past 6 consecutive quarters, the growth rate has gone down steadily, from 9.2% at the end of the quarter ending March 2016, to 7.9%, 7.5%, 7.0%, 6.1% and now 5.7% at the end of the June quarter. This steady declining trend in the growth rate is all the more troublesome because the economy otherwise enjoys a rather conducive combination of macroeconomic parameters. What factors have led to the dismal growth? Stronger rupee has encouraged imports rather than exports, which is essential for growth. Knee-jerk reforms such as GST, demonetization, rare reforms, which may be good in the long run but have been disastrous in the short term. Demand-driven economy like India can't sustain large growth in wake of slowdown. Labor-intensive manufacturing and construction sectors have seen a decline in hiring rates. Slowdown in the agricultural sector as well, as which grew at 2.3% down from 2.5% in the same period last year. Manufacturing sector has also seen slow growth at 1.2%, lowest in 5 years. Then how to stimulate the growth? Government should take measures like increasing public investment to match private investment. In today's slowdown, it is difficult to achieve growth rate and consolidating fiscal deficit at the same time. So government can recalibrate fiscal deficit targets and mobilize public investments. Modernizing the agricultural sector and income of farmers, bringing tribal forestry and MSMEs under purview of GST. Government should take tough measures like imposing CVD on imports to curb cheap imports and give enough incentives for domestic manufacturers to produce. Government should look for measures to promote banks in providing cheap credits.